Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis with an unboxing. Yay! Yeah, so the company One Day Saving contacted me and asked if I would like to do another review for them. So I said definitely, yes, I would love to. So the last review I did for them was the 2 diamond painting kits that they very kindly sent to me for a review. So today is going to be a cross stitch unboxing. So in this video I'll do more of the unboxing and we can have a look at what we've got in this video, and then in a future, not so distant future, in the future video we shall do a kind of a colour and chat and more of a review of what I think of the kits. So I have opened the package because I thought I'm not expecting anything from anywhere else, but I thought I'd best open it to make sure that it is from the company I think it was, and it is. So yeah, so this took about, it didn't take that long to reach me, to be fair. It got here quite quick. I'd say roughly, because they contacted me about 2 weeks ago, and it took about a week and a half, to be fair, to get to me, so that is really good. So one of the things that they actually sent was this. Now I've not used this before, and this was a suggestion by them. They asked if I'd like for them to send me this, some beeswax. And I said, well, that's quite interesting, because I've seen this before, but I have never actually used beeswax myself. I've heard of it, but yeah, like I said, I've not used it. I think these are used for, because if you see here, we've got the beeswax in like a plastic pot covering, but you've got these little slots here. So I think what they're actually for is when you're doing your threads to, oh, I'm not going to say prevent, I'm going to say minimise how much your thread gets knotted up when you're actually using it. So from what I gather, you put the thread in top of it there, in top of the slot, and then just pull it through, and it's supposed to, from what I gather, it's supposed to help the threads for you to be able to stitch more easier. So if I look on the back, yeah, it does say what it's for, but the sticker is actually covering it. So what I can see, it's beeswax with holder, strengthens thread and prevents tangling, and then the rest is actually covered by this sticky label. So let's see if I can peel this back. So yeah, prevents tangling, makes sticky drawers and zip fastening slide easily. So right, and then it's got a little symbol at the back on how you actually use it. So you put your thread in, by the looks of it, hold it, and then you put your finger over the top as you've got the thread through there, and you just pull it gently through. I am going to have to try that out, I really am, because on one of my kits that I've got, I'm stitching Harry Potter at the minute, one of them, and I've noticed with that one, I didn't get the Harry Potter from One Day Saving, I got it from Tapestry Market. However, the thread seems to tangle an awful lot. It could be the fact that I use quite lengthy amounts of thread. So I'm going to have to try that. And what I'll do is when I do my stitch and chat video, I can let you know how I get on with this. So that is the first thing that they sent, and I'm really looking forward to using that and actually seeing how good it is. So we've got that, so I'm really appreciative about that. And then the kit that they sent me, now they said that I could choose a kit, and I went for this one because I'm really into my silhouette designs at the minute. The Harry Potter one I'm stitching is a silhouette, and I've got a couple of silhouettes of Disney themed ones, and this is one. This is a silhouette of Mulan. This is stitched on 11 count Ada, and it is 40 by 51 centimetres. So we shall have a little peek. It looks gorgeous. I feel like the picture on the front doesn't quite do it justice, but it does look gorgeous, and I can't wait to get started. So we'll have a look at the thread and the canvas itself and see what they are like. So just pop that through. Actually, I'll take it all out because we need to have a look. I don't know if we can have a look at so much at the chart, because I know with charts it can be a bit funny with what you show. So I'm just going to show this little bit. So yeah, these are what the charts look like. Now I will say the charts, what you get with the cross stitch kits, I don't usually go by. Sometimes they are the same as what's on the canvas, and sometimes they are different. Now looking at this, because I'm just looking at the canvas, it looks like the chart might be the exact same thing what's on the canvas, so I'm not too worried about not using this. It's all, I can understand these bits here, but here unfortunately it doesn't show the little squares, so if you're following the chart, it can make it a little bit harder to be able to actually follow the charts. However, if you're working on a stamped cross stitch, then the charts, to be honest, they're not that, you don't really technically need to use a chart. You can use it for reference, which I may have to do on another kit that I've got, because unfortunately the canvas is not that great, the printing on it, so I might have to refer back to the chart on that one. And again, that's actually a cross stitch kit that I got from another company. So we'll have a look what we got in here. So we got a nice little toolkit, which I think comes in really handy. So you have, shall we take it out? We'll take it out. So we've got, sorry about the crinkling guys, if it's something that does annoy you, to be honest. It don't bother me, but I know for some yeah. So we've got the little pom-pom with some extra needles, like you can get in some other kits. I think those are so cute. They help the needles to stay together. We've got the seam ripper. Now, I'll be honest, guys, I haven't got a clue how to use these. I'm going to have to look it up on YouTube, to be fair, and have a look how you use these, because I've got a couple of these now, and I haven't got a clue. I'm sad to say I haven't got a clue how to use them. And you'd think that as cross stitcher since I was the age of 20, 22, I'm now 39 this year, I would know how to use these, but I don't. So I'm going to have to try and figure out how to use them. And then in here you've got your, oh, you got another pom-pom here with some more needles, so that's handy. So we've got two pom-poms with some needles in both. We've got our little thimble that looks like a ring. Now, I haven't used these too much, however I will have to try and test them out. We've got a bobbin, a plastic bobbin, which I guess that'll help for if you're using a certain colour. And then here, this silver thing here, that is a needle threader. That's to help you to be able to thread the needle if you do struggle to be able to just thread it through with your hands. Me, I'm not too bad at threading my needles with my hands. I can really do it the normal way. However, these are more helpful if you have got those, if you do have difficulty with those. So that is the toolkit. It's a nice little toolkit there. I like that. I think I've got about probably about three of these toolkits now that I've had with cross stitch kits, especially the stamp ones. So yeah, I quite like that. It's a nice little added extra. So let's have a look at the threads, and then we were going to have a look at the main thing, which is the canvas. So we've got quite, ooh, sorry about the crinkling. we've got quite a lot of thread here because there is a lot of black in the background. So we've got what we call in cross stitch terms hanks, and I just spelled my camera. Sorry. Oh dear me, guys. At least I'm honest. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 hanks of 310, which is in DMC terms. So you've got your DMC terms of your colours. So we've got 4 hanks of black, which we will definitely need to use. And then we've got the other colours. So I'll just unwind these. Now, what I've been doing with these kits is I've recently brought some proper plastic cards to put them on. So I will probably be doing that when I do start this kit. I'll be putting them on proper plastic cards, because they're all right on these cardboard ones for a little bit. But unfortunately, after a while, when you've been stitching and fiddling about with them and that, they can get a bit weak and bendy and that. So I'll probably, like I said, I will transfer these out onto proper plastic ones. So here are all the colours. So we've got some really gorgeous colours here. We've got some nice pinks, purples, like a mauve. Was that be a burnt orange? It looks bright orange there, doesn't it? That pink's nice. That's actually darker, but it looks lighter in camera. Got some really nice blues. Got a lovely orange there. Some peach colours, dark colours. And then on this side, you've got some really nice pinks and blues and browns. So this kit has got some really nice colours to them. So I have to brush that out a bit. What I do with these, I can't do it in camera because you can't, because I have to hold the bobbin up. What I usually do is I hold the card up, and if the threads seem a bit knotted, I usually hold the card up and I just run my fingers through them just to straighten the threads up a little bit. It's a bit hard for you to be able to see when the camera's shining down, but if you have a look now, where I've just actually straightened those out with my fingers. So yeah, so absolutely gorgeous array of colours. As I said, I will be transferring these onto the plastic cards so I don't get them mixed, and obviously the cardboard cards don't get damaged. So those are the threads. And just twist that round. What I usually do is when I want to put it back again, I'll twist the thread round like that, and then I'll wind it round the card, which sometimes with these normal cards it does bend it a bit, but with the plastic ones not too bad. So those are threads. So we've got some beautiful threads there. And now we're going to have a look at the canvas itself. Just pop those in there. Again, I do apologise about the crinkling. You can always stick it on mute if it is something that does annoy you a little bit. So just going to put the threads to the side, those other little bits. And we'll have a look at the canvas, because I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that the canvas is nice. So the top of the canvas, we have got a little bit of yeah, it's where they've sewn the top of the canvas to prevent the fraying. I'm going to say minimise the fraying, so we have got a couple of straggly bits there. However, that's not a problem, can just snip those off. In the top right hand corner, we've got a picture of what the design will be. So it's a little bit faded, but obviously that's not a problem. And then we have got the canvas itself. So looking at the canvas, so yeah, it is Like I said, it is a 40 by 51 centimetres, and it is 148 by 195 stitches. And this is what the canvas looks like. Looks actually nice. I'm looking at it. You can probably see, you guys, yourself. So on the side we have got the symbols here on the right hand side. So we've got the symbols down there, we've got numbers, that's how many colours there is. So we've got 36 colours in this cross stitch. So that's a bit more than, yeah, actually that's not bad. So we've got 36 colours, then we've got the symbols, the corresponding symbols to the colours that's on the canvas that you have to follow. So looking at the symbols on here, they look clear. They do look clear. I can see them. I can't see any that I might have difficulty spotting, to be fair. They all look clear. Yeah, they do. And then you've got the DMC codes. So with these kits, 9 times out of 10, you have enough thread to do the whole kit. Or if you're anything like me, sometimes I tend to use a little bit more than I probably should. So with having the DMC codes as well, if you have got your DMC threads, you can easily maybe pick up a skein if you are short a little bit. Sorry. Oh my God. Let me just pause while I smack my head against the table for a bit. So yeah, I'm not calling everyone a bitch. Sorry. So yeah, so if you are short a little bit of a thread, you can refer to your DMC colours for this. So let's have a look on the canvas itself. I'm going to hold it up to the camera so you can see as well. So yeah, it looks really, really clear. We've got a lot of black in here in the background, which I'm doing on my Harry Potter at the minute. But you have also got confetti stitches as well, which isn't bad, to be fair. You haven't got a lot of confetti stitches. You've got a little bit like down here. It's a bit more spaced out. I wouldn't... It's a little bit confetti, but I wouldn't say it's confetti to the extreme on what I've seen. Oh God, I've got another kit and it is nothing but confetti. But yeah, you have got a little bit of confetti, but it's not too much. You've got your little block colours here, like those X's there. You've got some up here as well. Right, the numbers on the canvas, obviously I can see that clearly. The numbers here I can see, we've got number 10 up there. We've got a 36, I can see that, with these here, obviously it's not going to have the numbers on those. With the confetti ones, what you do is you just refer to the side here. So say this symbol here, the dark purple, if you can see that circle, we would have a look down here and we've got a dark purple there, so that would be number 34, and you'd have a look at what colour number 34 is on your threads. So that's not a problem at all. Even this small number here, I can make out what this is. So it is really, really good. The symbols are very, very clear. I can see the symbols well. I don't think I'm going to have a problem with it at all. I can see the numbers clearly, obviously, that. But even the small numbers, I can see that clearly as well. So I don't think I'm going to have a problem with that either. So yeah, to be honest, I like it. I do like it. So you've got a bit of information at the bottom of the canvas. Unfortunately, I'm unable to read that because it is in Chinese, because it's comes from China. So yes, so yeah, I'm really pleased with the actual canvas itself. I was keeping my fingers really, really crossed for this because I did want it to be really, really clear, because there's nothing more worse than when you've I've ordered a cross stitch canvas and they're not clean. I'm like, oh gosh, how am I going to work on it? But this is, yeah, I can see clearly this is lovely. It is really, really nice and clear. And like I said, at the top here, they have serged it to to minimise fraying. These little bits, you can either snip them off, but I'm thinking because I've cut sewn that bit there, I might actually leave them on until I've finished doing the design and then snip them off when I'm ready to frame it, when I've washed it as well. So yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. I really do like it. Now, I don't usually do this, to be fair. I only do it with diamond painting kits, measure the actual canvas itself. However, we'll do it this time because I've never done it before and I'm quite interested to see. So it's a 40 by 30, 40 by 51. So we're going to measure the canvas part, and it is nearly 35, so it is a 35. Let's see if we can get it this way around. So 35 by about 45, so it's a little bit smaller, but saying that, the 40 by 51, it probably is for the whole of the thing, but that's not a problem itself because it looks lovely. I'm going to still enjoy working on it. So the actual measurement for the whole of the canvas is 45. Actually, the whole canvas, measuring it this way, it's 45. So the whole canvas you're actually getting is larger, so it kind of works out for me. So it does work out. I like it. I am really, really, really excited to get working on this one. I'm really, really looking forward to it. I will be doing a stitch and chat to try out the canvas to see what it stitches up like. I really want to start this off camera though, so when I do start it, you can see what some of it looks like stitched. So I am going to start this off camera. I'll probably just work on the black here, and then when we do come on camera, we can work on, say, these little bits here while we have a bit of a stitch and chat. So that is the kit. I absolutely love it. I really, really do. Really like it. Can't wait to get started on it. So I have got a lot of starts already. Well, say a lot of starts. I've got a lot of kits already that I'm working on. However, I do want to start this one. So I'm going to, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start it on I'm going to start it off camera, get it all started up, so you can, sorry guys, I'm shaking the camera, so you can see how some of it is stitching up, so you can see what the threads are like. I'm going to use a bit of the beeswax as well, so I can tell you what that's like. So when we do the stitch and chat, I can kind of give you an update on what I think the canvas is like being stitched on, and I can let you know what the beeswax is like as well. So yeah, so I can do more of the review then. So yeah, I'm very excited to be using that. Can't wait to get started on it, and I may very well actually make a start on it in a minute, to be fair. So yeah, cannot wait. I'm really looking forward to using that as well, because like I said, I've never used a beeswax, and I'm really intrigued to find out if it does actually work, if the detangling, it does minimise the detangling on it. And I will let you know that in the next video. And as well, what we can do maybe in the next video is I can show you how to use that, so for when I thread up my next thread. So yes guys, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing. I've really enjoyed doing it. I will leave a link to One Day Saving in the descriptions below. I'll leave a link to this kit as well, and also to the beeswax. And as well, they have very kindly provided me with a 5% discount for you guys, which I will leave in the descriptions below. And I think that's really, really good of them to do that. That's really nice. So thank you again to One Day Saving for sending me this kit for a review. I'm going to start stitching on it now, so in the next stitch and chat video I can actually give you more of a review on what I think of the kit up to date. So yeah, really looking forward to starting on it. Thank you. So if you enjoy watching this video, please feel free to give the video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please feel free to press that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. And until next time, I'll see you again soon. So goodbye for now, guys. Bye.